See, a lot of people just get website up and running, and they just leave it at that. They think that your website is, as soon as it's designed, it's live, visitors can access it, then your job is done as a website owner or as a web designer or web developer, whichever the case may be. The truth of the matter is that that's not the case. As soon as every website is up, it is a treasure that the bad guys are waiting to. It's a honey. It's a honey, or it's a treasure that the bad guys are waiting to harvest, or they are waiting to hijack every website. Now, why is it that they are waiting to hijack it? They are waiting to harvest it. They are waiting to attack it because they know its resources. They know it is something valuable. You understand? So it's the reason why they are waiting to what, to take over it, to hijack it, to attack it, or to do all kind of negative stuffs to it. So one of the major ways if you happen to be a website owner or you're a developer, is to ensure that you are constantly, either on a daily basis or on a yes, either on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, you are doing an auditing or an analysis of your visitors. Let's take for instance, you have a business that is meant to serve only Africans. Why? What are Europeans? What are they doing visiting your website? Let's assume that maybe you are doing your website visitors metrics. Now you are not seeing people from Europe, people from Asia visiting your website. It should raise a concern to you. They are not interested to becoming a customer, because your service clearly states that you are serving only African customers, or you are serving only African population. So when you are seeing such, it's not something you should celebrate. It's something that should give you a concern. So if you do not have a way of restricting persons from this region from visiting your website, you might visit your website one day and you might discover that it has been compromised. You understand? Now, what I'm telling you is that when you're seeing this kind of people visiting from this location, majority of them, most of the time, they are likely gonna be attackers looking at what are the precious things, or what are the kind of activities that actually what's going on your website, and how can they look for possible advantage to take over that your particular website. So one of the easiest way you can actually do is to restrict people that are having particular IP address. For instance, Africans, a particular country has its unique IP address. Africans has their unique IP address based on the 54 countries that actually what that that it contains. So US, American country also have their unique IP address. European country have their unique IP address. So you should look for a way to barricade areas that you are not serving from accessing your website, because immediately you see those visiting from those area. Now it might tell you one of two things. One, it is either those attackers are likely from your region, then they are now using foreign VPN to access your website so that you would not know that they are the ones accessing your website, or these attackers are foreign attackers, and they are looking for possible ways to actually what to launch an attack on your website. So you must ensure that you set up a system to ensure that you are checkmating them, and preventing them from accessing your website. Then other than that, that's you know for IP address. Then you can also set up a system of having a an occasional backup, either once in 3 days backup or a daily backup of your website. Because one of the things that attackers will always do is to take over your domain. Yes, take over your domain, and which means that you will no longer be able to log in. That's one. Or two, they might inject a malware into your website. So with such, your website becomes corrupt. Therefore, means maybe payment can no longer come to you directly. Payment will be going to them. Let's assume that maybe it's a service, it's a website that that accepts payment. That payment can be done on the website. They will look for a way to inject a malware into your script or your code that would redirect payments to them instead of you. So you will be arguing with your client. Client will be telling you that they've paid you. On the other side, will be saying you haven't received payment. So that's one of the ways you could actually do it. Set up daily backups or weekly backups, so that to ensure that if the worst comes, that they took over the entire website, you can go to your web host from your web hosting account. You can refresh everything, delete all of the files that are currently running, expunge all of them completely, and from the your backups that you actually have, you can reinstall or you can re-upload the most recent files that are in good condition for your client and for your business to continue running. So this one thing. So I'm actually inviting you, based on this, I'm actually inviting you for our cybersecurity class that is coming up in April, May. What we're going to be teaching on how introduction to cybersecurity. We're going to be learning how to secure software. We're also going to be learning how to secure, you know, how to secure data. We're going to learn how to secure. We're going to learn how to secure systems. We're going to learn how to secure systems. We're going to learn how to, preserve data, and we're also going to look at cybersecurity in the age of AI. To be a part of this class, you can make payment through the link that you can currently see on your screen, or you can contact me on either via WhatsApp or via email. You can contact me direct. You can also, use the ticket number here. You can actually make your payment through this link. You understand? So till then, stay safe, stay secure, remain, it's BlueCapCyberSecurity, and I'll talk to you in the next one. As usual, peace.